What's good, man? It's your boy Ray the Bad. This is one of my first YouTube videos as I guess a YouTuber, man. You know, however y'all label it. I've been thinking about doing it for a minute, and I just never got around to it. Just never really. I don't know. I guess I ain't taking it that serious, but with this situation, it really made me hop on here and really say I'm gonna do this video because the situation that took place, man, just it's crazy. And I've been in a similar situation on my own. So I'm just gonna give my thoughts and how I feel about the running situation. A rapper from Texas who had some ongoing beef going on, you know. I'm not gonna really get in detail of the beef, but he was at a car wash and he ended up getting shot, him and his 5-year-old daughter. So that what really made me just say, yeah, I'm gonna do this video. You get what I'm saying? So shout out to Say Cheese. I just watched his video about the situation, and you know, I'm just gonna give you my thoughts on it. One, I'm a father of daughters. Two, I done been in a situation where I done had ongoing beef, and just I done been in a situation where I had somebody run up on my car with my daughters in my car. Thank God it didn't go to this extent. So before I get into how I feel about that situation, I'm gonna tell you about the situation on my own. So basically, I just had a situation where me and some guys was into it over, you know, whatever it was. So I go to my mom house. I take my kids to see my mom. So while we're down that way, I decided to go to the corner store in my neighborhood that I grew up in, right? The guys that I was beefing with is also from the same neighborhood. So to make a long story short, I pull up to the corner store. We go in, we get what we wanted. As I'm backing out the parking lot, the guy hop out his car and he's approaching me. So out the gate, I see him clutching, you know, his gun. So I pull my gun out. So by this time, he's up on the door, you know, with his hand on his gun. I got my hand on my gun, but I got the gun like right at the door. You feel me? So we had some words, you know, it wasn't nothing like super loud or super aggressive. So my kids, two of my daughters that's in the back seat, don't even know what's going on. So as we talking, you know, I got the strap to the door, and he's still like holding on to his strap. I glance to the left, and I see the police officers down the parking lot. So this one, I think to myself like, okay, this is not gonna go how he wanted to go, and it's not gonna go how I pray that it don't go. Because even if I get off on him first, by him not trying to be shot and shooting back, he could have still hit one of my kids. So from that moment, I can truly tell you that was the last time that I was ever in the hood with my kids. You get what I'm saying? So like, basically what I'm saying is, I told myself I would never have my children in that type of situation. Even if that's not what was on my mind, even if I wasn't even thinking about what I had going on. But the thing that I'm gonna get to about the running situation, you know, it's a lot of, I feel like when it comes to this culture and what we go through by being from where we're from and the things we're involved in, I feel like with this situation, it's so much blood on so many people's hands, right? Because before we even get to what happened with him, like, we have to understand when it comes to this lifestyle and this type of entertainment, especially since social media been just jumping, we're definitely entertained by this. You know what I'm saying? Until something bad happens, like we are into this. Like we're so for the negativity. Like these are two. I'm not going to say two because we're not going to get into the situation. We're only going to talk about what happened with him and his kid. So he's a popular rapper from where he's from. and you know he had beef going on with somebody else that you know popular. So whatever the situation may be to why it happened to him the way it happened to him, what I'm trying to say is before you even get to this point, we love it. Like we love to see it going back and forth. We like the videos. We love the music. Like we love the back and forth. We love that who's real and who's not, who's the most gangster. You feel me? So I feel like just that alone, I feel like us as a culture, we hype those type of situations. You get what I'm saying? I remember coming up. When I was coming up, it wasn't really cool to be a street dude. You know what I'm saying? It was like I don't know. It was just like, it wasn't for everybody. Like everybody didn't want to do it. But now it's like everybody want to do it. You get what I'm saying? Like the cool dudes was the cool dudes. Street dudes was the street dudes. And the school dudes was the school dudes. You feel me? Like now everybody just want to be street. So, you know, there's rules to this, man. So, you know, I feel like the more we entertain it, we are pushing these guys. Because you got to understand, if I get on social media and I'm beefing with somebody popular, this is making my music hot. It's making my views on social media go up. So it's like we're amplifying this type of energy. You get what I'm saying? Number two, you know, all praise to him. You know, I hate that it happened to him like it happened to him. But it's also blood on his hands because you know what you got going on. You know what you're into. You get what I'm saying? As much time as you spend on social media going back and forth, as much time as you taking to put that energy out, you know, like, as street dudes, we know this could go down at any time, at any moment. So it's like, back to what I was saying about what happened to me in my neighborhood that I grew up in. I don't understand why you would decide to go there with your daughter. You get what I'm saying? I'm not judging. I'm not trying to talk down on nobody's name, but I'm just saying, when you in these streets, why go somewhere that's a known spot that you go to? You get what I'm saying? As a father, when I'm with my kids, even when we just kicking it, even when we just riding around in the car, like I don't even like being in the hood. Like, you get what I'm saying? The most thing I have to worry about is just getting pulled over. You feel me? But as far as like just riding through the hood with my kids, like I don't want to be around. I'll be 100 with you. Like I don't want to be around poverty. I don't want to be around, you know, that area. Period. You feel what I'm saying? Like where I'm from, like I always wanted my kids to see better and see more. So I always made sure we was always in the most safest place we could possibly be in, because these are my babies. I want them to be 100% safe. I don't want them to have to be, you know, have to go through something that I got going on. Because, you know, if nobody's innocent, the kids are always totally innocent. You know what I mean? So it's just, you know, like as a father, you know, I commend him for how, you know, he tried to run from the car and made the shooters target him because he knew his baby was in the car. But this the thing, bro, like when you in beef, and sorry if I talk like kind of fast, but when you're in beef, when you got beef going on, and you know your car is known, they know you, looking at it from a street point, you can't blame the shooters. Because when it comes to the street life, when it comes to the streets, you are who you are. You got, you know, some guys that, you know, big shot callers, big players, you know, they the ones with the money. And you got some guys that's jack boys, and you got some guys that's just shooters. You know, like, everybody has their position. So it's like, when you looking at it from a street point, they didn't know that baby girl was in the car. I pray they didn't know, so they just don't sit on their conscience. But this is what I'm saying. It's no rules in war. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if somebody dropped a bag on them, even though they say that's not what happened, but let's just say somebody dropped a bag on them. Let's say it's a bag on them. Or let's just say a bag on them. Let's just say it's just the beef that's going on. It's no rules in war. Like, if you in beef, like, we upping it wherever we see you at. If we see you and you don't see us, like, they coming. You know, when you in the streets, your head supposed to be on a swivel. Like, it's no time to chill. Like, this ain't a rap video. This ain't a movie. You know what I'm saying? When you at war, you at war. So every day you wake up, your first mentality should be, I'm at war. So you should always move like you at war. You know, I see a lot of guys hopping on the internet and they be talking like, oh, such and such ain't about this, or such and such ain't gonna do this. That's never the mentality to have in the streets, man. Anybody can get touched by anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? A 6-year-old kid can shoot a gun. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, for him to be in that side of town, for him to be at that car wash with his little girl in that car, that was the worst decision that he made. You know what I'm saying? The girl wasn't in the streets. She don't have nothing to do with what you got going on. You know, I'm gonna be 100 with you. And you know, a lot of people might not agree with this. And you know, a lot of people might feel how they feel, but it was 100% his fault. Like straight up, man. Like to have your daughter in the car with you and go somewhere where you're known for going, and people are like sending you the message like you're not good over there. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just you and your daughter, and you not riding with the fire on your lap. Well, when you get out the car, you can bust back or anything. You know. Yeah, that was the worst decision that he ever made, and he paid for it. Yeah, man. So yeah, I just feel like, you know, I hate it's eerie even talking about this situation because it was a 5-year-old little girl that died unalive. I don't know if I can say that, but unalive. And you know, it's real. I don't know, man. It touches your heart just to have to read about this. You feel me? And you know, what was said was his partners robbed a dice game and they couldn't find them, so they ran across Little Runny and you know, they handled their business now. Even with that, like, listen, if he's not the one who robbed the dice game, hitting him up is pointless because you still not forget the money back. Like, you get what I'm saying? And you technically didn't get the ones who actually robbed you. So it's like that was a shot taken that don't make no sense. Like, you get no rep for that. Like, you feel me? He was completely innocent. If he's not the one who robbed the dice game, the little girl definitely completely innocent. So then it's like, you know what you doing? There's still blood on your hands for that. Let's just say it wasn't about a dice game. Let's say it was about the beef. You know, shooters are shooters, man. You know what I'm saying? And like, crash outs are crash outs. You can't expect nothing from them but to be what they are. You get what I'm saying? And once again, looking from a street point, like a street standpoint, like if you so gangster or if you so street, I just feel like I never understood how two people with money, right? Everybody, we boast and brag about having this type of money, and we be in beef. I feel like if it's two men that's in beef, you could easily link up. You feel me? Like, if everybody's so gangster and everybody got so much money, it shouldn't even be that much chaos, because what's keeping us from linking from face to face? So, you know, I just wanted to share my thoughts on that, man. And what I'm gonna take from this, man, like, listen, if you in the streets, you know what I'm saying, if you're a young dude in the streets and you know you in something, bro, it's never a day you can wake up and feel comfortable with kicking it with your kids in an area that you have smoke in. You know, like, anytime you want to spend with your kids, anytime you want to chill with your kids, you always move outside of that area. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, I hate to say that, but that's what it is. You know, you can't go see grandmama when you want to go see grandma. You can't go get something to eat when you want to go get something to eat, because, bro, you don't know when is your time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't know when you might get caught slipping. But them babies don't have nothing to do with it. So, you know, you shouldn't have them around that type of environment. Even if you stay with your kids and you know you got smoke going, you shouldn't stay in that house. You should let it be known that you don't stay there. You feel what I'm saying? Like when they come to family, man, when family is innocent, you know, your old lady innocent, your baby mama is innocent, your mother is innocent, your kids definitely is innocent, and nobody got nothing to do with what's going on with your beef, then it's mandatory that you distance yourself. Like I'm saying, man, ain't no rules in war. Nobody is wrong in war, because it's war. You feel what I'm saying? Especially when you playing your role in it. When you going back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Like, you provoking. As much as they provoking you, you also is provoking them to really want to do something to you. Especially nowadays, because everything now is just for cool points. Like, everybody want to be cool. Everybody want to seem like the tough guy. Everybody want to seem like the gangster. But what I'm saying is, when people got money, like if I got bread, if my ops got bread, what's the point of going back and forth? What's the point of riding around scared on who gonna catch you when, who gonna catch you when? It's nothing stopping us from meeting from face to face. You get what I'm saying? It don't have to be no innocent bystanders. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have to wait till we run across each other by mistake and open fire, and people who ain't got nothing to do with our situation get hit. You ain't gotta catch me riding on the interstate and you know my car, you shoot my car up, my kids get hit. You know, situations like that. Cause we got money, we got power. We can meet up any given Sunday and do this face to face if we both so gangster, if we both so street. So, you know, I hate this situation happening, especially when it's people that's getting money. Like, I don't know, man. When I was coming up, the whole point of me being gangster is because I came from nothing. So being a gangster was like one of your leverages to living a better life. When I was able to live a better life, you know, I chose to live a better life. Like, being a G is always gonna be part of me, but if I didn't have to be that at the time, like if I'm getting money, like even if I fall out with somebody, it's nothing they can really do to provoke me unless they come play with me. And even if they came to play with me, like we gonna handle that. Like it's not a day gonna go by until we handle that. You get what I'm saying? But all this back and forth, making the videos, you know, putting it in music, like to me that'd be a waste of time. You feel what I'm saying? So man, you know, I hate this happening, you know. All praise to the family, all praise to the little girl mama, her family, her friends, you know. It's very sad that, like, I feel like that's the only victim in the situation. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when it comes to us, the onlookers, the ones that love being entertained by this, when it comes to Burr himself, you know, Lil Rain, when it comes to the other side that actually, you know, did what they did, I feel like all of us play a part in it, man. Like, baby girl unaliving is like on all of our hands, cause we all played a part in it. And I say us because, you know, we the onlookers, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a well-known beef. It's all over the internet, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sure the folks, the police see it, you know what I mean? So, you know, here's what it is, man. This ain't the end of this, though. You know, I feel like we're gonna see a lot more from this situation. Cause there definitely gotta be some get back. The police definitely gonna be involved. The feds definitely gonna be involved. But yeah, man, I feel like that little girl unaliving is on a lot of people's hands, man. Especially, bruh. And I know in his last moment, man, I know that was eating him up. to even if he didn't know she got hit, just the fact to lay on your back and don't know if your baby girl's safe or not. I know that's worse than getting shot, man. But my message to y'all, man, like if y'all out here thugging, man, if y'all in the streets, and you know, at the end of the day, you still gotta be a father, still gotta be a son, still gotta be a family man. If you gonna kick it with your folks, make sure you fall away from the areas that you're pretty sure something can go down in. You know what I'm saying? It's never a good time to be somewhere you know you just don't need to be. If you might have to up that strap. Like if you know you might have to get down somewhere, that's never the place to have family, to have kids. So you know, like I said, man, if I was speaking too fast, if I seen a little off, it's definitely one of my first serious YouTube videos, you know, content videos, period. You know, I put on other sites as well, but once again, the message that I'm trying to just get off is, if you in these streets, man, and you're a father, a big brother, a son, and you like spending time with your family, when you're a gangster, family time is never the time to spend where you got beef at. You get what I'm saying? Like, drive somewhere else, man. Go somewhere else, man. You know what I mean? Boosie said this a long time ago, man. Most rappers, most entertainers, you're gonna die, you're gonna be unalive in the city that you're from. So if you know you got haters, you know you got shit going on, man, just drive in the other direction, man. You know what I'm saying? Go on the side where it's safer. Spend time there. You dig what I'm saying? And you know, like I said, all praise to that little girl, man, you know. Because I feel like that's really the only victim in this situation. Because you can't get no more innocent than being a 5-year-old little girl. And I hate that happened to her. But like I said, man, it's Raider Bag. I hope y'all check out, you know, the video, how I felt, you know, my message. I'm going to put out, you know, other videos on other situations that I feel. I just feel like I've been holding back for a good little minute. Should have been started doing this. But you know, I ain't really the camera type, you feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna try to bring, you know, some good content to y'all, man. You know, y'all rock out with your boy, share the video, like the video. I don't care if it's 10 people, 100, 1,000, 10,000, you know, we gonna build from here. And that is what it is, man.